The man who forgets the days. Every morning, Miles wakes up with no memory. Post-its cover the walls. Your name is Miles. You are married. You work on the 4th floor. But today, one note is different. She is not your wife. Run. He confronts the woman in the kitchen. Her smile is too wide. Her eyes never blink. Later, behind the wardrobe, he finds a recorder wrapped in velvet. He presses play, his own voice whispering, "This is the 7th time." She erases you, then, click, the tape self-destructs. A cold wind slithers through the room. Footsteps echo, but not his. The door creaks open behind him. A mirror stands where no mirror was before, and in it, Miles watches himself walk in.
When everyone pretends you don't exist, Michael arrives at work. His good morning echoes unanswered. He speaks nothing. Eyes slide past him like fog. Lunchtime, he orders. The waiter stares through him, then walks away. His heartbeat grows louder. Time feels thick. He stumbles into the restroom. The mirror reflects. Only empty air. Panicked, he runs outside. A newspaper flutters in the wind. The headline, "Young man dies in collision." The photo is him. Footsteps. A child stands behind, pale, watching. "You can see me," Michael whispers. She nods. We all can. After the 3rd day, behind her dozens of silent figures, watching, waiting. The world had not ignored him. It had moved on.
The window to elsewhere. When Claire moved into the old house, she found a window in the attic. Dusty, cold to the touch, but it didn't show the street, only a shadowy forest shrouded in mist. Each night, at precisely 3:03, a hooded figure appeared among the trees. A little closer. She tried covering the glass. By morning, the curtain was shredded from the inside. The air began to taste of iron. Clocks ticked slower. One night, she waited, flashlight in hand. Silence. Then, a tap. Not outside, but from within the glass. The figure stood in the attic, face pressed to her side of the window, and behind her, through the pane, the forest. Her reflection blinked. She didn't. The window hadn't shown another place. It had shown who belonged in this.
The diary that writes itself. In a dusty corner of a second-hand bookstore, Emily finds an old leather diary. Its pages blank, its scent faintly of smoke and lavender. The next morning, words have appeared. "Today you saw me on the train." She remembers a figure, unmoving, watching. The following day, "I was closer. You felt my breath." She had woken, cold, the window ajar. Then, "Tonight you let me in." She slams the diary shut, refuses to read more. But one page remains, not printed, scribbled, fresh ink. "I'm writing this now, while you sleep." The sound of pages turning echoes in the room. But the book is closed. She looks down. The diary is in her hands, her handwriting, and she's still writing.
Whispers in the drain. When Emily pulls the plug, the water begins to spiral down, and so do the whispers. At first, just echoes in a strange tongue. But then, "Give me back my daughter." The voice grows clearer, louder, familiar. She stares at the drain. Tiny fingerprints appear on the porcelain. A plumber is called. He chuckles nervously. This tub, it was sealed shut, years ago, after what happened. Emily digs through old records. The last tenant, a mother, her child, drowned, right here. That night, the tub refills on its own. The water, crimson. The air, thick and still, like time refusing to move. She runs, but the voice follows. And in her bathroom mirror, a little girl stares back, with her eyes, whispers again, "You are mine."
When the camera sleeps, it dreams of you. Ethan finds an old retro camera, dusty, forgotten, beautiful. The first photos are flawless, vivid, too vivid. In the corner of the frame, a silhouette. Another shot, eyes, watching, from the mirror. A third, fingers curling around his shoulder, but Ethan lives alone. He starts snapping pictures constantly. Every room, every hour. Shadows multiply. Smiles appear where no faces should be. Time begins to bend. Clocks freeze. The air hums low like a distant cello. Desperate, he turns the lens on himself. One final photo. He checks the display. The room behind him is empty. But in the photo, he's gone. And something else is smiling. Back! The creature is no longer in the photo. It's behind him, eyes wide, grinning.
It was never just a shadow. Late one night, Mark walks the empty office corridor, the hum of flickering fluorescence. His footsteps echo until he notices his shadow is out of sync. He stops. It keeps walking. Panic wells. He bolts into the restroom. The buzzing lights greet him, harsh and sterile, but no shadow. He turns to the mirror. His reflection stares back, but not quite right. The eyes are hollow. Lips curl into a slow, unfamiliar smile. It whispers, voice like wind through broken glass. "You stopped believing in me. That's how I got out." Mark backs away, heart pounding, but the mirror doesn't reflect that anymore. Only the figure, watching, smiling. Outside the bathroom, the shadow resumes its walk. And this time, Mark isn't the one casting it.
The red door. For weeks, Evelyn dreams of the same door. Red, peeling paint, a rusted handle that won't turn. She wakes with the echo of a ticking clock, but no clock in her room. Then, in the basement of her new home, it's there. The same door, unmistakable. She shouldn't open it, but the key is already in her hand. Cold, familiar. She turns it. The door creaks open, releasing the scent of damp earth and wilted roses. A room with no windows. A child's toy lies still in the dust. She's been here before. She remembers. This is where she died, in a life long buried. The door slams shut behind her, but the sound echoes from a dream. Not hers. Somewhere, a child wakes up breathless, whispering, "I saw her again. The lady in red behind my closet door."
The echo that remembered. During a hike through the obsidian mouth of Whispering Hollow, Henry shouts into the dark. For fun, the echo answers, but it's not his voice. "Help me," it pleads. Laughter from the group, a prank they assume. But later, on his phone recording, the voice repeats, "Do you hear it? I'm trapped." The sound loops, distorted like it's breathing. Days blur. Henry can't sleep. He returns to the cave alone. He whispers, "Who are you?" The echo replies, "You." And then from deep within the tunnel, his own voice begins to scream. Frantic, human, echoing endlessly. He tries to run, but the world outside no longer answers. Only silence, and the echo, still screaming in a voice he no longer owns.
The ones who blink, Michael wakes up. Silence wraps the world like thick velvet. He steps outside. The wind doesn't blow. Leaves hang midair. A car crash, frozen mid-scream. Pigeons suspended, wings wide. People, still, breathless statues. Only Michael moves. He runs, calls out. Nothing. Then footsteps. Another man. Black suit, no eyes. A whisper like wind through bone. Now you see, the man offers a hand. You're awake. Lead the others. Behind him, hundreds. frozen in line, all but one. At the end, a girl, blinking slowly. Michael stares. She stares back and smiles. His voice breaks. I saved you. Her head tilts. No, she says, eyes blackening. I woke you up. Behind her, more begin to blink. Too many, too fast.
I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like and share your suggestions for future videos in the comments. Thank you for watching and see you next time.